What's up, everybody? Mike here, and I got some massive Starblade news to go over in this video today. Recent update patch that dropped on May 24th. There's also a bunch of new suits for the game, even ones that weren't mentioned in the PlayStation blog initially to go over. So a lot of stuff to, make the Starblade player base happy, as well as maybe encourage some new players to check out this game and get into this game and have fun with it. This game has been really successful for Shift Up and PlayStation, and from an objective standpoint, whatnot. And this, this being the first AAA game from Shift Up, it's been doing really well overall. So, congrats to them, and hopefully, they keep making great progress in the future with other games they do. I know in a recent video, I went over their plans for the future as far as, they're concerned, I think working on a sequel or considering a sequel. Got some stuff, constant stuff in the works. They're going to bring this to PC in the future, which I cannot wait. I would love to play this on PC, honestly. And yeah, some other cool stuff. So this is also kind of mentioned earlier before, basically about them adding a new boss challenge mode. So I talked in a recent video about this being one of the things, that they're looking into or most likely going to add. So it's finally happened. Yeah, this came out May 24th. So details from Shift Up on this new content they talk about here in the PlayStation blog. Greetings, patch 1.003 for Starblade goes live today. Obviously, this went live on the 24th of May. Eve's mission is far from over, and we at Shift Up are working to make Starblade shine even brighter. We're happy to present to you the new boss challenge, new nanosuits, and improved convenience features coming in this patch update. The boss challenge pits you against the 19 bosses from the base game. Hone your skills, outwit your enemies, and brutalize them. Progression in the boss challenge requires battle data from bosses you've previously defeated. You can also fight bosses on hard difficulty setting after you've seen the ending of the game. To start the challenge, you can either load up and use your own gear you've been using, or choose one of several presets. Choose the minimal preset for a true challenge, which is extremely understated, or the maximum preset, which has all of your skills and stats buffed up, if you want to taunt the boss with some spectacular combat, that is. After the challenge is over, your battle data is automatically analyzed. You'll see metrics like battle time, number of perfect parries and dodges, consumable usage, and more. Test your skills and compare with your friends. So all this sounds really freaking cool, right? I love the boss challenge modes in certain games. If you defeat all bosses in the boss challenge on normal difficulty setting or higher, you'll get to earn the Neuralink suit for Eve. And hats off to your strength. So, example here of what this suit looks like. Very cool, very slick, nice color scheme there and anything like that. And, this game already, has a ton of costs anyway. I think the base game is 30 plus. So they're just adding even more with this. There's also more than just this nanosuit. So Blood, Blade, and Beauty, Eve can be summarized in these three words. New nanosuits have been added to bring out her beauty even more. So you got a few more here with the nice, black as well as white. Looking very, very cool. But the two nanosuits above, basically, in the PlayStation blog, it says white Kunichi and black Kunichi will be available in this new update. And check out the game yourself for more nanosuits. So they sort of hinted this to the other suits. I'm going to details in a bit here on. But for now, let's talk about the quality of life improvements that they have added into this game with this patch. So if you switch to ranged attack mode and switch back while locked onto an enemy, you will automatically lock on to the enemy again. Also, we are adding an option to always show the compass in your HUD. I don't know how well this is going to really work, and if you really consider this a quality of life improvement. Maybe for some people this is, but I tend to often hate the auto lock-on feature in a lot of games because the way it works a lot of times, it's no, I like to do the manual lock-on personally. That's just me. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, I definitely prefer the manual lock-on. I know with some people, and they had this in games, this auto lock-on, because, sometimes we as people, we forget sometimes to lock on or what have you, and honestly, they're, considering for people that might have, other issues going on, and essentially that maybe keeps them from doing the manual lock on as well too. Not trying to get into details about that, but let's just be real, that's just the reality of things. So I guess, yeah, this is a quality of life thing for some people, but to me it's not. I tend to hate the auto lock on a lot in video games personally, so teach his own with this. Now, with the two nanosuits I didn't actually mention, but it kind of hinted here because, and check out the game yourself for more nanosuits. They sort of hinted at that. Based on what I saw on Twitter here, there is a new Midsummer Red Hood and a Midsummer Alice outfit. So the Alice one here, obviously, these outfits apparently are causing some controversy. I'm not going to go into that in this video, but yeah, apparently controversy over the censorship or whatnot of this. But honestly, the reality is, people, sex sells, sex appeal sells, guys. That's just the world we live in. If you're trying to make money and extra money, in something like a video game, yeah, it's just the realization, characters that are sexualized or over-sexualized is just always going to be a thing, and it's not just females, it's men too in video games, so don't think it's just one-sided either. But this is, they didn't even mention this in the PlayStation blog, but this apparently is also in the game too, along with the Midsummer Red Hood as well. Very, very, very spicy looking clothing here, and obviously this is going to make the current player base happy, and this is going to bring in new players to want to get the game as well too, so me personally, I don't really care either way about this. As far as this doesn't really do anything for me in terms of hey, am I going to enjoy the game overall? I personally love gameplay, and if the game has a good story, that's just my viewpoint on a lot of games in general. Visuals and any characters looking sexualized or over-sexualized is the last thing on my mind, if at all, when it comes to these types of games. I value gameplay, I value story, writing characters, things like that. Presentation, yeah, it's probably I would say third or fourth, just because, yeah, visuals do, count to a certain extent, but honestly, visuals are not everything to me these days, and I think a lot of gamers are like that as well too, so take this for what you will, basically feel how you want to feel about it, but it's in the game. And you can't honestly objectively knock Starblade's success because, yeah, it's successful. They are doing what they're doing. They're doing some smart business moves. So, but I just think it's a good game based on the gameplay that I've seen, reviews, and like that. And objectively, the studio's making some smart business choices with this game. And hopefully, they just keep doing well overall as a company, because yeah, Shift Up, we need more other developers, more South Korean developers to come out in the gaming space as well as other places. So hats off to them, and let me know your thoughts and comments about this. Are you for this? Are you against this? Are you happy with the update overall, or other things with the update? So let me hear from you. If you enjoyed this video and it was helpful to you, please leave a like and subscribe if you're new. My name is Mike. Thanks for watching.